We're moving. Do you mind if I pack my entire Elvis collection?
Baby, do you really think you need Elvis where we're going? Seriously.
I miss me some Elvis.
How are you going to miss you some Elvis?
You know, this isn't my collection.
Okay.
These are gifts from our viewers and fans from all over the world.
You even have a chicken Elvis? Who has a chicken Elvis?
I do. I have a chicken Elvis.
If you're taking chicken Elvis, I'm taking deer on a tree.
Instead of the chicken Elvis, I'll just take the real.
The real
chicken
chickens? Oh, good thing we have the bird aviary now.
You gotta hurry before they try to
all right.
escape.
All right, little raptors trying to escape. Back up, Black Thunder.
Oh, look at
Back
the
up.
baby.
Oh, there's a baby peacock.
Balancing.
There she or he is. We don't know yet if it is a he or a she.
They're the same size
As pigeon looking chicken right there. There's Mama right there. Mama's checking in on baby. And there goes Mr. Cock-a-doodle-doo and his harem of chickens. We didn't get our landscaping projects done inside the bird aviary this year. Not a massive letdown because we didn't buy a tractor. We were gonna buy a tractor. There's all the peacocks playing right there. There they go. 1, 2, 3, 4. The males only have the mature feathers during mating season, and then they all fall out. We've got a few pieces in the actual aviary that we're going to landscape around. You can see over here we have a giant grapevine. George is doing something. Actually, I don't know what George is doing. You guys are playing tag? That's what you do up here without me?
Yeah.
Who's winning? Why can't you win? You can't win?
They're fast.
So you want to take the chickens.
I do want to take the chickens because they lay eggs every day and they're easier to transport and they adjust so much better than the peacocks do. Within 2 days, they'll know where home is.
So peacocks are actually going to stay here. Everybody always asks us, who takes care of your animals when you're not there? Well, we pay people. We have employees that do that. Whether it's in Florida, whether it's in Ohio at Hale's headquarters, somebody's paid to take care of them. Doesn't mean you always know who it is. Doesn't mean you need to know who it is. But they are cared for. All the chickens, even we're taking the rooster.
Yeah.
He like never, ever stops.
Why wouldn't we take Mr. Rooster?
Because he wakes us up.
Look at him. Yeah, baby, we hear you.
That's why. That would be why. That's the answer right there. Why don't we leave him with the peacocks? You know.
No. He'll
I guess
be
he
lonely.
wants to go too, doesn't he? Look at baby creeping up on us. Just peeking. Like, okay, what's going on over there? Yeah, she is looking for her treats, no doubt about that. Can we take all the wild turkeys with us as well? Because I don't think they want us to leave without them.
If you can catch the wild turkeys, then yes.
How could we not catch them? Look at this. The wild turkeys are literally coming to our front door, sitting on our benches and waiting for us.
These wild turkeys think they can just rent bench space or something? Where do you think they lay their eggs? I've never had turkey eggs. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
George is now filming the wild turkeys.
I see 5.
Home on our bench.
I count 5.
There's 6 total. They're literally just
Chilling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's a 6th one.
Okay.
You guys can stay for as long as you want. You don't have to leave.
Looking good there, Tommy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've been hanging around the bird aviary. We got stuff in the she shed that needs to come with us?
I don't think so, but I want to double check and make sure. Unless we need more totes for Florida.
Okay. When moving to Florida, rule number 1, take chickens. Rule number 2, take totes. Rule number 3, never mix the chickens with the totes. That's the rules.
Those are some good rules to have. We definitely need to take the trash out one last time before we go.
Well, that goes out tomorrow night.
Yes.
So are we doing it or are we going to have the kids do it?
We're going to do it.
Oh, okay. All right. We're going to put it out a night early and then hope that the can gets here all by itself.
We're capable of doing it ourselves.
Holy DVDs. This whole thing is DVDs.
Yes.
All of this. This whole shelf is DVDs. This whole shelf is DVDs. DVDs.
And this entire side is nothing but CDs.
Wait, hold a
and
second.
VHSs.
This is all DVDs as well? Holy cow, George.
This entire shelf. Not
That-
just that row. This entire area is nothing but DVDs.
That's all DVDs from storage units.
This is from one storage
From
unit.
one storage
This
unit.
is the storage unit that Patience and Christian were working on
All
last
winter.
winter when we were gone.
And we said we're just going to sell all the DVDs on YouTube. Okay. And then this
This entire section is VHSs and CDs.
CDs,
Yeah.
VHFs. I like saying DVD better than VHF. Holy cow. This is just crazy. But it looks like you found some money. He was a eBay reseller, except he never put his merchandise
Yeah,
actually.
it was a little disorganized.
He never put his merchandise online. It's hard to sell that way.
And
So
when he did put it online, he didn't know where to find it.
are we taking any of this or this?
No.
None of that's
I
going.
don't think so. No.
Okay. What about shelf number 3?
Shelf number 3 is woo,
What's wrong? What's wrong?
a bug just flew in my face. A bug
Okay.
just flew in my face. This shelf area, I don't plan on touching anything. We're gonna leave it there for next.
What is it? I see blankets. You don't need blankets. It's getting cold up north.
All of those moving blankets were
Yes.
in the vaults that we bought.
Yeah, and that's not even all of them. We threw a lot away because they were junky.
And if I don't tote those, the mice will find its way in the.
That
in the
could be
blankets and
really
make,
bad.
And make nests. So I
Really
have
bad.
plenty of empty totes that I can transport them in.
I see boxes. Oh, there's the totes over there.
Yeah.
So these are the empty totes that you're saying we need to go with us? Right here.
If we need to take some with us.
Are we taking some with us?
Do we need them in Florida, or are we going to buy storage units and rely on totes down there?
That depends on how much stuff you're going to sell so that we have money to buy storage units. There's a lot of stuff in here.
There is a lot of
We
stuff.
can't hold on to this merch forever. We got to sell.
Yeah.
What's
we
this
really
one?
do. This is assortments of, there's clothes, remote controls, there's collectible cans, there's fragrances, there's nail polish. There's all kinds of stuff.
Might be a remote control for that TV I want to hang up in my man garage.
Yeah, you want me to look for it?
That would be nice.
What name brand is it?
I don't even remember.
Was it a Lovo?
What's a Lovo?
Lenovo?
I have no idea. What language are you speaking?
Lenovo.
You're serious. You think you might
Yeah,
have one.
I honestly think I may have one.
What if it's just a universal
Sharp.
remote? It'd be
Here's some
amazing if we
Spectrum.
could get that TV
Are
on.
in here? No, these are calculators. I have a bunch in here.
Yeah, you do.
I do have a remote
You got a remote
for
for
just
everything.
about everything.
That's a lot of remotes right there.
And we don't remember
That's
what
the
name
Samsung.
brand.
I love Samsungs. They're all universal with all Samsungs. I know it's not a Samsung.
DirecTV.
I guess
Don't
we're gonna
need
have to
that.
go check and see what it is. Before we do, look at this. This whole shelf, all of this looks like it's nothing but sports cards to me. This is all sports cards.
Yeah, this was actually from one seller.
How many have we actually sold off?
A lot. So there's a lot of sports cards on this side. There's also men's and women's clothing as well.
How did the sports cards get mixed in with the clothing?
We run out of room.
All right, so none of that is going with us.
No, I don't plan on taking any of that with us.
What about the stove? We need stoves for our restoration of the schoolhouse. This stove obviously has a small leak coming up from the roof.
That wasn't there before, was it?
It was there, and I haven't gotten up there yet to actually fix it. That is something I have to do.
When do you plan on doing that? Before we leave or next season?
In between Neverberry and November.
The 32nd of Neverberry?
Probably then. These totes right here are definitely going with us.
Those are the totes that we brought back with us, all labeled back to Hale's
Oh, are they still
headquarters.
labeled?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better. So we can fill them, take them to Florida on our move, and then when we move back to Ohio, we bring them back and we just transport back and forth.
Yeah?
I feel like we should pack up some water to take with us as well. So, hello! Echo! This is our 10,000 gallon cistern. So we truck water in, and we actually have 2 wells on the property, but it sounds cooler down here, 2 wells on the property.
Are we going to have more water trucked in before we go?
So here's the thing. I filled the cistern last year when we moved to Florida for the winter. And then when we got back, the well was overflowing. This whole area was flooded. So now we learned, do not overflow the cistern. Let it go down. The well kicks in the spring, and it's not a very bountiful well, but when George and I are here not using water, it does the job. So we save a few $1,000s in water. But if we could pack this water up and take fresh water with us, we would, wouldn't we?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Just a number of days, potentially weeks, but it could happen in days. This entire property will be overwhelmed and overflowing with leaves. And there's a ton of them. And we have to have an entire crew come in with backpacks and spend a couple days getting all the leaves off the grass, or we would never have any grass when we're all done with it. George and I won't be here for that. And yeah, it's costly, but that's the price of living in the woods. And the price that we pay to go and move, we have to have a good truck. We've got Ramses 2.0. We're definitely taking Ramses 2.0 this year, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're taking Ramses 2.0 again. We had a little accident with Ramses 2.0 last year with the historic, beautiful oak tree on the property. This part has been on order for, well, since we got back to Ohio, and I've yet to get it. So we're going with a busted tailgate. Maybe I'll bust it up a little bit more. Last year, we took this trailer down, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, we are not taking this trailer down. This trailer was a car hauler that I bought in Ohio. This trailer we're gonna take down. This one I actually bought in Florida. When we went to Florida, I bought 2 trailers. We spent like $100,000 in 24 hours. We bought a tractor, gator, 2 trailers, and we're almost there. We're almost there. We're getting there. We got a few more tools that we got to load up, but this will be the trailer. It's going back to Florida, and the reason why, we get a little bit more space here with the what do you call that?
The pointy nose.
Okay, the pointy nose with the big nose like George and I have. We got big noses. We like the big nose trailer. It helps cut down on the wind as well. So this one's going back with us. Let's see if there's anything in the detached garage that's got to go. Luckily, I don't have to winterize the water, and there is water. It runs, woo-hoo! It runs right from our cistern. I don't have to winterize. This is pretty winterized as it is. I just have to detach the hose, which we're already done with. Not a bad deal there. In here, let there be lights. Okay. We haven't answered the question yet. Are we or are we not taking one of our 1, 2, 3 electric scooters back with us? We have an electric bike. We have 3 electric scooters. The answer is?
I think it'd be a good idea.
The scooters?
Yeah.
For Cedar Key?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking, do you want the electric bike and the scooters, or just, what is it that you want?
How about 2 of the
Okay,
scooters
these
and the
2
electric
then.
bike?
All right, we're going to take the electric bike, the hay bike. We're going to take the 2 scooters, these 2 right there. We absolutely have to bring the leaf pack blower.
It comes in really handy.
This thing, I use this more than anything else. Like that leaf blower is insanely handy.
It's legit.
The real question.
We don't even have to sweep a storage unit clean anymore. We just
blow
use
them out. And there's so much
yep.
sand in Florida. Now, do we want my weed eater, my
No.
weed whipper?
I don't think you need that.
I don't. Flippin' Adventures has been saying, Jeremy, what are we gonna do about weeds? You got a fence now. We got a weed whip all around the fence post.
That's right.
And
I think she'd appreciate it.
And I don't know. Are you thinking too much, overkill, or if I say, all right, Deanna, here you go, get out there with the chainsaw on the end. By the way, this will kill your muscles. You got to have some muscles to actually use this up in the trees.
Or put a strap on it.
Well, I don't think I'm going to do a strap on. That is for other people. They live across the street from us. And so that's what he's into, not us. What about the chipper? Should we keep the chipper here or take it to Florida?
I don't think we need it.
Would we mulch anything, chipping? You know what? We just call Jeremiah and have him come and chip things with the land forestry mulcher.
Yeah.
What about Tap the Tank? What do you think?
No, we already have a 0 turn.
I've got to mow one more time. I'm probably going to have to mow today. Is there anything else in here? Right now, it's a little bit of a mess because it got overflow from storage units. Storage units. There's just always stuff everywhere. Like this right here, this is supposed to be up in your she shed, but right now it's right here. But I did figure out the Cobalt and the Husky chest. I'm going to put them right here in the middle, the Cobalt and the Husky, and it'll separate. This is one for one car, which we'll just leave the tank in here, and this is for 2 cars over here. But I'll be able to put more tools and get things off of the ground. So this is my automotive section, which was going very, very, very well.
Where do these tires come from?
Those are the normal tires from Ramsey's 2.0, but I put bigger tires and more aggressive tires. Who is calling me at this? I have to take this. It's Pepper. She wants to hear from Grandpa. It's amazing how peaceful it is living here when you're not being stalked. Like, we have the greatest peaceful living up north. If we could duplicate this down south, you know, a little creek, a hammock. Is there any way we can pack up this peace and quiet and take it with us?
I think we can.
What about all the moles? Can we get a bunch of moles to take with us?
Sure.
Because everybody knows moles are in. So we have beautiful creeks on the property. We actually have 3. And this is an area we began to develop. We just didn't get a chance to use, but when the water is a running and a raging, like, this is the place to be. We really haven't even been down to the creek at all, have we?
A little bit. When my friends have come over, we brought them here.
Yeah.
This is part of the tour.
So we've got some monster boulders down here, and I would love, you just don't get rocks like this. You just don't get rocks at all like this in Florida. And George and I started to build an area with a bonfire pit, to build an area in Florida like this, but there's no real stones. And so I would love to get some of these boulders. To load them up, I would need a tractor, which was one of our goals this year. And we were told by the salesperson, just wait, there's gonna be another sale. And we're pretty frugal and frivolous with the money. Wait, frugal and frivolous? I think we're frugal. We're just frugal. We're not frivolous. And so we never got to another sale. They didn't have another one, so we're going to have to wait. So if there's one thing down here, George, that you would take to Florida with you, what would it be?
One thing only?
One thing from this whole area.
Oh, geez.
I mean, we have a creek in Florida. It's not clean
We do
like
have a
this.
creek.
It's not clean.
I would take the bridge to put over the creek.
You want the bridge?
Yeah.
Are you trying to tell me you want me to build you a bridge this year?
I thought you were going to.
Yes, that has been in the plans. We're looking to build a bridge this year.
So if I would have a second choice, my second choice would probably be...
No, not the swimming hole. Picnic table.
Let's see.
No, we have a bunch of picnic tables at the schoolhouse now.
Let's see. The chair that you carved out with the chainsaw.
The sassafras?
Yeah.
Let's go check it out. Oh, yeah.
You can't find something like this in Florida.
That's the pooper chute right there.
Uh-huh.
I made that. That's custom made for George right there.
It was. And there was even chains and rope growing out of it.
Everything in that. And it's got a hole in the back for the dookies and a hole in the front for the peepees.
Oh, it separates
lemonade,
it.
milk, lemonade in the back's where the fudge is made. Remember when I installed a commercial grill
Yes.
down here for us?
Uh-huh.
And how many times have we used it, George?
Well, when you installed it, you said we
0.
don't have to use it, but it gives it the park feel.
It definitely gives it the park feel, but
Park-esque feel.
I was gone. I was gone most of the summer, and so we did nothing in the areas that we wanted to do the most with. So we're praying this next year that legally a lot of the issues are going to be resolved. We think the neighbor issue is going to be resolved very, 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 very soon. Probably at the point of when you're watching this, it was probably already resolved. And then you've got town hall issues, and I think those are going to be resolved by the state as well. So next year, I think we'll be able to do some grilling. We'll be able to have some friends. We're going to gather up all the moles. We have to have a mole party.
A molebration?
There's got to be a molebration. I'm saying yes. I think it's an absolute.
The hover round?
Yeah, we should. Why not? Why not? You don't think so?
Just in case you break a foot?
Well, I break a foot, your back hurts. I just think there's a world of possibilities. Like we even talked, we went to a toy show and we said if we ever go to a toy show again, that we should take the hover round so that we both could get breaks. Because sometimes you just need a little break, right? Uh-huh. So let's see how I do here.
You know how to work this thing?
I don't know, we're about to find out. Ah, down the ramp! Oh no! What's up, yes or no? Just tell me. I can deal with it. I can handle it. Yes or no?
I'm gonna go with no.
Are you kidding me, George? Why would you say no? This is the most important thing in the this could be right in the schoolhouse, just like you come in the front door here at Hale's Headquarters, the very first thing that greets you is prizes and candy and toys. Really?
This is true, but I think we should get another set of gumball machines for the ranch.
So you're gonna find me another set of machines. You're gonna buy them for me, and then you're gonna set them up at the schoolhouse, and I don't have to do anything. Deal.
You're not telling me we're leaving Jeeves, are we?
We're gonna have to.
We don't have to leave Jeeves.
Look at him. He's content there in the corner.
Nobody puts Jeeves in the corner.
What are we taking from all in here?
It's nice and toasty in here.
It
I'm
was-
gonna tell you what we're not gonna take.
Okay.
We're definitely not taking the spiral steel.
I still have plans to rip that out and put in a fire pole. Yeah.
Apparently, they're eliminating fire poles from fire stations because it's a liability.
Go figure. Go figure. Okay.
Let's see. What do we need from over here?
Anything? Candy dishes, tripods. I don't even know what we have.
This is definitely staying here. We're not taking
Okay.
this with us.
We almost never use it. It's pretty much just a decoration piece.
We do need to switch this out before we leave.
Okay,
The
so
thermostat.
the thermostat has to be switched out. Why?
Because last season when you were in Florida and I was upstairs sick as a dog in bed, I smelled smoke.
Yeah, still gotta
and came
fix
down
that.
here and found that.
And found out that the house was on fire.
Yeah, so that needs to be replaced. This built-in doo-doo brown couch.
Yeah.
That's
that-
definitely not coming with us.
That you love, and I want to rip out and put these nice, comfortable graham cracker couches in, because graham cracker was a couch that I used to have in my office, and I bought the most comfortable couch I could find because when I had kids or even adults in for counseling, I wanted to make sure they were comfortable in their environment and then comfortable to share with me. This is the world's best couch. But George wants to keep these built-in ones. They feel like
Everyone
bricks.
loves them. You're the only one that dislikes
No,
it.
they don't. This is not comfortable. Have you sat on this?
It is firm.
It's like sitting on bricks.
It is
Everybody
firm.
may go, oh, I like the concept. It's a built-in couch. Once they sit on it, they're like, oh,
It's a different story.
oh. Go ahead, have a seat. Have a seat. You tell me. Do the test.
Usually when I sit on the built-in couch, I sit over here in the corner.
Oh, okay.
I sit right over here in the corner.
So you're tucking yourself in the
I'm
corner,
on my phone working on YouTube stuff.
watching the birds.
There's a bird bath right here.
Yes, and animal feeders. Now sit on graham cracker and tell me which one is better.
I mean, it's night and day with graham cracker.
Graham cracker, trust me, graham cracker.
This is like sitting on a chair because it's firm. This you sink in.
You could fall asleep immediately, couldn't you?
Yeah.
All right.
This is definitely a nap couch.
How many seconds would it take George to fall asleep? In
For
3,
me?
2,
6.5 hours later.
Can I take some toys to play with? Just a few?
It'll create a gap in your shelf.
What
but if
about what about the tiny toys here? My little He-Man, maybe Rubik's Cube to play in the truck on the way, little Transformer.
Look at the little He-Man and Transformer.
You've never played Monopoly. Have you ever played Mini Monopoly?
No, never.
What if I bring Predator to protect the properties for us? I have two. He's here and he's over there. So I got two. We got a few properties down there. Maybe?
Yeah.
Or He-Man? Can we take He-Man?
Whatever you want. These are
Or
your toys.
What the Fluff? I wish they would have called it.
Fluff?
I wish they would have called it What the Hales, but they didn't. Okay. So you're saying no toys. Should I do a whole toy display at the schoolhouse?
You have to.
Yeah,
it's a
probably
given.
have to.
It's a given.
All right. Are we taking any of the guitars?
I'm gonna say no.
The Squire Mini. This is for children. This is for children for learning. It's Fender Squire, but wouldn't fit my hands, but probably fit George's okay. We got another Fender over here. That's a Strat. We got the PV Ninja Turtles. While this one isn't the most expensive, it is one of the coolest.
It is pretty cool.
We got another Fender Strat over here. This was another Pennsylvania storage unit that just blew our minds. Ibanez bass. We put the bass right there. Boom, 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 boom. You would be a good bass guitarist.
Yeah?
You would rock that bass.
You think so?
Yeah,
I'm more of a triangle kind of gal, you know.
Yeah, cowbell. More cowbell.
Yes, definitely cowbell.
We got another Fender Strat right there. Here's another PV. We got a Dylan, which is just a knockoff. This is a knockoff of a Les Paul. So it's nothing really there. This is a knockoff as well. And that's a knockoff. That's a knockoff. The real fun.
They're still cool looking.
This is what's cool looking when you need to get away and you just pick up a Fender and you're under the stairs and you feel like you're Harry Potter.
Under the stairs, under the stairs.
Is that a song now?
Under the stairs.
That's
Instead
a
of
song
under
now?
the sea.
That's a song?
I just made it up.
We need anything from in here for a guest bedroom
This is our nautical room, which would be appropriate for Florida.
So I think we take it all.
But this is us bringing Florida to Hale's headquarters.
I think we take it all and we set up a guest. What do you think? A B&B for all of our moles. I think we need a B&B for our moles.
Where would you put it?
Well, we have 10,000 square foot in a schoolhouse. We own 2 homes now in Otter Creek and soon to be a third. But you don't know nothing about that, neither does anybody else, right? Okay, we've got, I don't know, I think we could do a nice B&B for our mole friends. I really do.
All right, this is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
If you take all of this from this bedroom to Otter Creek, then this room will be bare.
So we can put more toys in here?
It would free up more shelf space for your toys.
I know it ain't a composting toilet, but I'm out in nature. How do you beat this? Like, literally, I can let nature out in... by the way, a 5-gallon bucket hooked up with a little line over to a laundry detergent little sprout thing is not a composting toilet.
Huh.
That ain't the way they do it in the country on farms. But I'll tell you what, if we could...
This is the best seat in the house.
This is by far the best seat in the house. And if you have company over and they're out on the portico, you don't have to miss any of the action. You can still be involved in the conversation while you're doing your business.
You won't have FOMO.
No FOMO at... What's FOMO?
FOMO, fear of missing out.
Oh, yeah. There'll be some other fears, though, but mostly for them. The draft goes that way. Do you think we have enough fireplaces in here?
So
There's
this
one.
fireplace came from my house.
That one did, right there?
This came from my house.
Where'd the TV come from?
The TV, I think...
Storage unit?
I believe
or...
that's a storage unit find.
Okay. Hangers. Where'd the hangers come from?
The hangers, I believe, came from my house.
Okay. Very important.
Yeah.
Very important to point that out.
You know what? We could probably take the bench.
Where would that go?
We could take this to the schoolhouse.
So...
And it can go either in the hallway or in the eating area, like the dining hall.
Okay, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Right now,
It
this
looks weird
bedroom.
here.
Well, everything looks weird in here. Who needs 2 fireplaces, 2 TVs?
Oh, look at all your rocks and
Who needs rocks and minerals? Oh, that's Petoskey stone. Who needs glass work?
Are these all storage unit finds?
Yes, these are all storage unit finds.
Oh,
All
this
of
is
these.
from the
No,
store.
that's not from anywhere, George. Don't even say it.
That's from the store.
Okay, that's better. That's way, way better.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh, you know where that fireplace is from?
Your place.
Yeah, my place.
And this is the TV.
That is
Right?
the
This
TV.
is the TV.
That used to be a big TV. You know what? Here.
Now it looks tiny.
You've been selling all my clothes. I forgot. I got a dresser down here tucked in this. Oh my goodness.
Is there clothes in there?
Are there clothes in here? You tell me,
those all
are there clothes in?
socks?
I've never wore dark socks. Now I know why they're down here and not up there.
You should start wearing dark socks.
My extra belts. Listen, I'm a middle-aged balding dad, and I'm going to continue to dress like a middle-aged balding dad. Don't wear dark socks. Whoa! Well, now we know.
That's your mankini.
We know why I don't wear these. Whew. Boy, we know I got a neighbor who would love to see me in them, though. Okay, what else do we got in here? I have more t-shirts. Interesting.
Yes. Do you even fit in them?
I don't know. I've outgrown everything. I'm a growing boy. I have pants. What is that? Is that
What's that?
38, 34?
Would
Wow.
that fit you?
There's only one way to find out. We might have to pack them.
Are those, what are these?
I don't know.
Another
You
pair
tell
of
me.
wind pants.
Look at all these pants I just found.
Wowzers.
I have dress pants.
These are dress pants.
I will never. I am taking a vow, like Samson did with the Nazarite vow. I will never, ever touch dress pants again. I know what you're looking at.
What
I
am
know what
looking
you're
at?
looking at.
What am I looking at?
We already said you're not taking anything Elvis with you.
No,
I know
this-
what you're looking at.
This definitely stays here.
That's gonna stay.
This definitely stays here.
The king
The
on the queen bed.
I mean, the Murphy bed would probably do well.
How does that thing work again? I never ever come into these rooms. I don't even know how this stuff works.
So you know how they had the built-in couches?
Yeah.
Well, this is a built-in bed.
Okay.
All you do is pull it down
Gotcha.
towards you,
Okay.
and then there's a bar here. You bring the bar down, and then that's how this thing stands.
And then it just stands just like that. And you have shelf space in there too?
Well, technically, it's not really shelf space. It
What-
just keeps the bed from going.
What
against the
in the
wall.
world is this? What's that?
This actually came from the vault unit.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I need to try it.
Okay.
We travel, we sleep. Okay, what do you do with it?
You just put it under your neck.
Like this? Instead of making me hang this up before we leave, why don't you just take this to Otter Creek with you?
Where would I put it?
I don't know,
I think it would
above
look
the
good there.
sink. We can put it above the sink in Otter Creek. You like that better?
Yeah.
All right, I guess I have to hang this up. What else are you gonna take with you? What about stoves, ovens,
No, nothing.
air
in the
fryers?
kitchen. No, we have an air fryer brand new in the box that we found in a storage unit that's going to the schoolhouse. Don't really need anything from in the kitchen. Are you
Nothing?
picking your nose?
You weren't supposed to see that. That was an Easter egg for all the
Everybody saw it
viewers.
in the reflection.
Nuh-uh, that's an Easter egg for the viewers. There's always something to be seen if you actually pay attention.
Do you want to take any of this stuff?
Take a shark?
Yeah,
Who would win in a battle, a shark versus a turtle?
definitely a shark.
Okay.
Definitely a shark.
Is that what it's there for, to take? Okay.
I don't know. I haven't decided yet what I want to do with that. If we should keep it here or put it upstairs
What are you doing in the dining hall?
in my packaging center.
Well, you call it a packaging center. The rest of the world calls this a dining room.
Well, this used to be a dining room, and now it's my packaging center.
I'm pretty sure it's still a dining room
So
that we've
I
never
do want
eaten
to
in.
organize this room a little bit better before we leave because I don't want to come back to.
Are you bringing this with
a
you?
mess. No.
We might
No,
need that.
I am bringing all the Disney pins, so these are coming with us.
Those are going with
And
us.
there's
Okay.
more Disney pins under the table in the totes.
But we're almost out.
Yeah. This is the last of your clothing that's going to go up for a future sale.
Jeez.
Those totes back there are all Disney pins. Those are coming with us.
I give this woman an entire she shed, and she still takes over my dining room. I've never eaten one meal in here.
Well, the whole plan for this area was to be my packaging center.
But in all reality, I've never even been in the spare bedroom. So does it really matter? No, not too much.
Yeah.
She pretty much, she'll come up here and I'll edit down there,
And then I creep
right there. And then she watches me from up here. She's a creeper.
I creep on him from up here. He'll be on the couch and I'll just...
Yeah.
And then he'll look and then I step back.
What's this? Is this a package that's going out?
No, this is stuff that needs to be sorted.
Is this a package going out?
No, this is going to be a future sale.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Future sale. And
So-
I am taking this with us.
That's going
That's going with us. This is for all the rings to be displayed
for
on.
auctions or claim to fame?
I'm really digging claim to fame.
She
And
hates.
I've been
Now that
asking
we've
our
done
buyers,
claim to
do you
fame,
prefer
she
claim to
hates the
fame or
auctions. She
And
likes our new setup of claim to fame.
most of our buyers are saying claim to fame.
But it's probably because of the fun with the mystery. Okay, what am I getting? Da da da. And there is a tremendous amount of fun in that. That's why we buy storage units.
Yeah.
So this is definitely going.
Yes.
All right. Are we taking anything from? I wish we could take this whole room. We do have a screened-in porch at the
we have a
ranch.
really nice screen and porch, and Fred the Moose hangs out in there.
It's not as nice as this, but it has many, many, many decorations.
It's a little museum right now.
The view isn't as good as this. I mean, how do you beat a view of rolling mountains and hills? I mean, that's
we have the waterfall.
the
You can't
waterfall.
beat
It's
that.
hard to beat, but we do still enjoy the screen-in porch. Are we going to take? Should we take a little bit of Ohio down to Florida?
No, that stays here.
Yay or nay?
This rocking chair.
Yeah. That came from an Ohio storage unit, and it fell out of the back of my truck while I was
Literally
driving.
Jumped out of the bed.
And
landed
on the middle of the road, and then I repaired it, and looks like the repair is doing all
I'm
well.
Let you decide if you want to keep it here or bring it with us.
Okay, what about this antique piece that we found recently?
That definitely stays here.
That stays here?
Yeah.
What about, I'm definitely not done sorting garbage pail kids. What about the antique table over here that I love in this corner?
That definitely stays there.
We're going to keep it there?
Yeah.
TV?
Oh my gosh. Do you remember how big of a nightmare it was to install that thing?
Yeah, there's still holes in the wall from it that I got to patch.
It stays here.
That's, that one's staying for sure. All right, what about the furnitures?
Furniture, all of the couches and love seats stay here.
That's all staying, she says. Okay. What about the pictures?
The pictures stay here.
Okay. Office. Oh, here's lots, George. George, are you bringing this with you, or
It's all sold.
you got to ship it before we leave?
Those all sold. They need to be packaged and shipped. Those are not for sale. They're already sold.
It's also there's baby George right there. That's what George looked like when she was growing up. All right, probably some of the most important stuff that has to go with us is going to be in the office, right? Mm-hmm. For example, should we take our YouTube plaque?
No.
Okay.
That stays here.
Should we take our Maryland Raby trailer that we got back?
From 1006 Stolen Trailer Circle.
Should we take our top secret filming camera right there? I Love George. For those that don't know, this is a shrine to the history of our actual creation of videos. This is one of the things we used to use in the beginning. This is a secret
Recording
camera.
device, yeah.
This is a secret camera. Let's see what else.
The glasses.
The glasses. These are secret cameras. There's a bunch of secret cameras up here that we have, but this is kind of a shrine to our growth and development within the YouTube platform.
Mm-hmm.
So leave all the toys. What about all my files? Baby, you know
You've got files you gotta take.
I got files for days. I got all these files that need to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we did when we came back I actually still kept it. We found this was this a Rich Banker unit?
Yes.
So we found that in the Rich Banker unit. All my files are going to go in there, be locked, boom, and then we can transport files back and forth. So I'm ready to go.
Comes in handy.
Handy
Very,
dandy.
very handy.
Are we taking any of the cameras, tripods, lights,
No.
laptops,
Laptops, yes.
monies? Apparently
no.
more money I have to sort.
No.
More money I have to sort. What about all these toys that I bought?
I don't know what you're going to do with those.
What about all these toys? All
Oh my
these
goodness.
toys.
Are these here because you have to remove the price?
I have to remove the price and the
Stickers
sticker
from them?
and remove it, and then it goes up for display. These toys I already have all the stickers off of, and all of this over here. But what I have to do is clear up shelf space out here and in here, and maximize shelf space. Did I just say shelf space? I think I did. I said shelf space. But that's not going to happen before we leave. There's just no way. What else do we need in here? We need
I'm definitely.
that stain.
Yeah.
What about our treasure chest? Are we taking our treasure chest?
It did look good in the office.
Are we taking the treasure chest back? Because this is how I brought it home, filled with treasures.
It
We
would
probably.
I think you should.
I think we take the treasure chest because this winter in Florida, I think we're going to find more treasure than we ever have before.